posted this idea up about the 2-minute tidy up this week as part of the spring clean, the GB spring clean, and encouraging obviously people to spend those 2 minutes. And should we say that the reaction has been mixed? Should we say very mixed?
What do you mean mixed? I mean, are people saying, "Are you telling us what to do?" Or are people saying, "This is pointless. Not enough people are going to do it, so it's a waste of time"? Or
Right. Well, there's two things straight away. Both of those.
Right.
And then the third one is, don't we pay a city council to do this? And that's the killer one. I suppose.
You mean council tax?
Yes. Yeah. Which I guess is true. But I think it's kind of self-defeating a little bit. I mean, personally, it's my, it's...
Maybe people without much of a moral compass would have that.
Well,
surely the vast majority would know that a little bit of time keeping, the area where you live clean and tidy, surely it's a good thing. If enough people do it, it will make a difference.
Well, this is it. And once you've done it, we're not saying you have to do it all the time every day, but I guess it depends on where your sort of community spirit is, whether you're willing to put yourself out, if indeed you think that is putting yourself out for 2 minutes. I mean, if I could go on I've got the City Council's Facebook page in front of me. I'm just going through the comments. I won't read out the names of the people. If people want to find them on the Facebook page, if they can. For example, next week it will no doubt be pothole filling day. But then there's a lot of that sort of thing. And the fact of the matter is, we spend as a council, the council spends several £100,000 a year on street cleaning, and that could be reduced. And if that was reduced, that might lead to that money being put elsewhere. So it's a kind of a circular thing. Yes, you do pay your council tax, but at the same time, you've got people who just do not care enough and do drop the cans, the litter, the cigarettes, the fast food wrappers. We see them all the time, all over the place. And in an ideal world, I mean, if you go abroad, you don't see it anywhere near so much. So what we've kind of done is, and I will say as well.
Can I make a comment?
Of course you can. You should do.
So you've made a really interesting series of points there. My issue with those people that go on there, don't we pay a council tax for this? They're the people you need to ignore. They're the people you need to ignore, because they're the sort of people that don't have much of a community spirit, to use your phrase. I will ignore the negative comments, because I'm sure for each negative comment, you've probably got 20 people who perhaps don't comment that will still go on and do it. So don't be detracted by the negativity.
I'm not. And I almost feel sad for them a little bit in a way, because they're obviously quite... in their mind, there isn't a community spirit around them. I think if they were happier about their environment, they would do it themselves.